Hello everyone, it's Bree here at Vinyasa Wave. Welcome to my channel. I'm super excited to have you today. I hope you're having an awesome day, had an awesome weekend, and ready to get wavy. So the wave I have for us today is going to be a power wave. Per usual, we're going to build some heat, some energy, and get things moving. But as always, I always ask for you to meet your body where it is today. You may not be able to do something, although you were able to do it yesterday, which is totally okay. Honor that, okay? We're starting in the middle of our mat in child's pose, so come down to your knees. Forehead meets the floor. If not, that's totally okay. Throw a block up there or a pillow or something. Arms come in front of you, and I'll meet you there when you're ready, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get started. So we're meeting in child's pose. So knees as wide as the mat, and just walk your hands forward until your forehead reaches the floor, or if you want to put a block there or a pillow, whatever you got, just so you can fold forward and just hang out and relax. I'm not going to go all the way down because you won't be able to hear me on my microphone, but feel free to stretch out as far as you can, okay? Let's take one clearing breath here so we come and arrive here on this mat. So take a deep inhale. Exhale, sigh it out as loud as you can. Let's go ahead and do that one more time. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Go ahead and sink a little deeper into those hips. Really press your palms on the mat to feel the mat underneath all 10 fingers. Get your mind here on this mat in this moment. Feel the knees, the shins, the toes touching this mat. Let's take a pause on those thoughts. You don't have to decode them right now. Begin using your yogi breath to drown out those thoughts right now. On your next inhale, walk your hands over to your left side. Get a nice side body stretch in your right side. Really reach with that right arm as you try to push down your right hip. So you get opposing energies, pulling, feeling that sensation in your right side. Take another inhale. Exhale, walk it back through center. And then inhale over to your left side, reaching far with that left arm, keeping your left hip down. Feel that stretch. Inhale. Take an inhale. Exhale, walk it back through center. Take a moment here. And then walk your hands all the way back till you're kneeling. Inhale, arms overhead, gaze goes up. Exhale, arms come down, keeping the heart open. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Inhale up. And then exhale, bring your hands through heart center and pause there for a moment. Take an inhale. Exhale, open to your right side, just using the core. And then on your exhale, fold forward till you find child's pose, or until your elbow meets the floor, and then push your right palm into your left, getting an even deeper side body stretch. Inhale, bring it back through center. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring them through heart center. Take another inhale. Exhale, open to your left side, using just the core to twist. And then exhale, fold forward till your elbow meets the mat. And push your left hand into your right and find that twist. Inhale, come back through center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, spin open to your left side. Left hand comes behind the back. Right arm to the left knee. Inhale up. Exhale, open to your right. Right arm comes behind the back. Left hand meets right knee. Gaze over the shoulder. Inhale up. Exhale, come all the way forward till we find our tabletop. Exhale, drops the belly, gaze goes up. Take a deep inhale as you round that spine, tucking your tailbone. Inhale, drop, gaze up. Exhale, round. Inhale, lower. Exhale, round. Good, find neutral. On your exhale, send your left leg long. Find the balance first. And then bring it all the way around to a hover. And hold it for 3, 2, 1. Bring it back around to a hover. And then left arm starts to float off till we find our modified plank. For 3, 2, 1. Exhale, plant your left hand down. Left leg still stays long. And then take a deep inhale here. Exhale, send your left knee behind your right. So you're kind of in an eagle pose, but we're kneeling. And your inhale, right arm opens up to the sky as we twist the chest open. Using that core to twist. Don't dump all the weight in that shoulder, so it shouldn't look like this. You're really pushing that floor away. And then exhale, right hand meets the floor. And then float your left leg off. And then let's bring it around to a hover one more time for 3, 2, 1. And then tuck it underneath the body. Good. Extend your right leg out. And then bring it around for 3, 2, 1. Send it all the way back. And then inhale brings your right arm off the floor, finding your modified plank. For 3, 2, 1. Good. Exhale, send your right hand down to the floor, and then right knee tucks behind left, finding your eagle pose on the floor. Inhale, lifts your left arm off the ground, finding that twist, opening that heart, pushing that floor away. And then exhale, sends your left hand down, right leg floats off to a hover. Bring it all the way around to the side for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Tuck it underneath the body. Extend your hands out in front of you so they're a little bit farther than right underneath the shoulders. And then exhale, sit your hips back in space till we find our puppy. Feel that stretch. And on your inhale, as dramatic as possible, round that spine, bringing your hips all the way forward till they meet the floor. And then gaze is the last to come up. Good. And then exhale, sends it back. Keeping your hips up in space, so don't sit all the way down to child's pose. Lengthen that spine. Inhale, round. Send it all the way forward till the hips meet. Pulling those shoulders back, opening that heart. Exhale, send it back one more time. Hips go high. And then inhale, round. Gaze goes up, pulling the shoulders back, opening your heart. Good. Push it back till you find table. You may have to adjust your hands so they're underneath the shoulders one more time. And then left knee comes to left elbow. Hold it there. Left knee, left wrist. Left knee, right wrist. Left knee, right elbow. And then back over to left elbow and place it down. Right elbow, right knee, right elbow. Right knee, right wrist. Right knee, left wrist. Right knee, left elbow. And then bring it back. Good. Tuck your toes. Send the hips high. Find your first down dog of the wave. And just begin to find some movement here. Find some movement that feels good in your body. And when you're ready, let's find stillness. Let's take 3 breaths here. Really find stillness in your down dog. Feel all those sensations, feeling the hamstrings lengthening, pushing the floor away with those arms, the strength in your shoulders. And when you're ready, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Send the gaze forward. On your exhale, step, walk, or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthens that spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, arms overhead. Exhale, we cactus. Inhale, we lengthen. And then exhale for fold. Inhale, lengthen that spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back, find plank. Hold here for just a moment. And then drop your knees, lower all the way down to a belly. Elbows go behind you. Inhale, lift up the heart, finding cobra first. Pulling that heart open. Good. And then inhale, lifts your hands and feet off the floor to a hover for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Place them down on the mat. Extend your arms out a little bit wider than the mat. And on your inhale, lift the chest, gaze goes up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Arms go long. Bend your left knee. Step it over your right. Drop your shoulder down and just find this twist. Inhale, bring it back through center. Bend your right knee, step it over your left, drop your left shoulder down to the floor. Find your twist. And bring it back through center. Hands underneath shoulders. Pull up to cobra one more time. So adjust your heart. Tuck your toes. Send it back. Find down dog. Take a breath here. Gaze goes forward. On your exhale, walk to the top of the mat or however you get there. Inhale, lengthen that spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, arms overhead. Exhale, we cactus. Inhale, lengthen that spine. Exhale, swan dive down. Find your forward fold. Inhale, lengthen that spine, and then begin to heel toe your feet
wider than your mat. So just on the edges of the mat. And then exhale, fold into that little mini wide-legged stance. Maybe rock side to side first. And when you're ready, grab left hand, grabs right ankle, right arm goes to the sky. Shift weight into your toes so you really get that hamstring stretch. And then exhale over to the right side. I'm sorry, the other side. Right hand grabs left ankle, left arm to the sky. Remember, shift weight into your toes, finding that hamstring stretch. And let's find center. Heel toe your feet back to hip distance apart. Inhale, lengthen that spine one more time. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back, find plank. Drop the knees, lower down, finding cobra. So untuck your toes, heart comes off the mat, elbows are facing back. We're pinching the shoulder blades together. And then inhale, lifts the hands and toes off the floor. And then exhale, plant them back down. Send it back to down dog. Right leg starts to float off the ground, finding just your L first, so your hips are square. And then inhale, open up that hip, keeping your legs straight as you can, or whatever straight looks like in your body. And then begin to make circles with your straight leg. Really find some movement. Try to make it dramatic. And then switch directions. And then find your three-legged down dog with square hips. And then plant it down. Lift your left leg off the ground, finding square hips first. Push that ground away. And then inhale, opens that hip, keeping your legs straight. And then begin to make your circles. Remember, straight is whatever straight looks like in your body. Your leg may be super bent, but if that's all you got, that's all you got. And that's okay, because it is your practice. Switch directions. Good. Find three-legged down dog with square hips first. And then plant that foot down. Beautiful. Gaze goes forward. On your exhale, send it to the top of the mat, however you get there. Inhale, lengthen that spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, arms come overhead. Exhale, hands through heart center. Take a pause here. Come back to that breath in case you lost it. And then inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, lengthen that spine. And then swan dive down, find your forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, find plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg goes to the sky, knee to nose, and then step it down in between your hands, dropping your left knee to the floor. Untuck your left toes. Inhale, sends your right arm forward, reaching as far as you can. And then exhale, begins to open that heart, sending your arm backwards behind the body. And then inhale, bring it forward again. So we're beginning these circles. So we're using core, arm strength, pushing into that floor so we're not collapsing into that shoulder. Make it as dramatic as you can. Good. On this next inhale, as your arm comes forward, left arm reaches up with it, and arms come overhead, finding your low lunge. And then exhale, sends your hips back in space, finding your half split, flexing those toes to the sky, and then release your hands down on either side. Take an inhale here, lengthen that spine, and then exhale, maybe sit just a smidge deeper. Really sit into those hips, finding that hamstring stretch. Don't lean over to one side. Make sure you're centered. And then take a deep inhale. Exhale, left hand steps over to the right side of your right leg as your right arm extends up to the sky. We're here for a revolved half split. On your exhale, send both hands to the left side of your right foot. And inhale sends your right leg all the way to the back. Maybe center your hands again, finding this hover that we did in the beginning of practice. And then exhale, bend into those hands till your chin meets the floor for a push-up as your leg rises. And then inhale, lift up, find the hover. Tuck your left toes, push up till we find plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breath here. Deep inhale. Exhale. Left leg starts to float. Knee to nose. Step it down in between your hands. Drop your right knee. Untuck your right toes. Inhale sends your left arm long in front of the body. And then exhale, we open the heart, send it behind us. Inhale forward. Exhale, swing it around. With your breath, getting deeper into that twist. Don't forget to push down into that floor so we're up and out of that shoulder. And your next inhale, arm comes up in front of you. Right arm meets the left. And then inhale, come up, arms overhead. Exhale, sit your hips back, finding your half split. Toes go to the sky. Arms on either side of your left leg. Inhale, lengthen that spine. Exhale, sit a little deeper. Make sure you're not sitting off to the side. Don't cheat yourself. Take an inhale. Exhale, right hand steps over, finding revolved half split as your left arm reaches to the sky. And release it down. Both hands come onto the right side of your left leg. And then inhale, lifts that leg all the way around to a hover, finding your tabletop as your left leg is hovered behind you. You may have to adjust yourself. That's okay. Exhale, bend into the arms till the chin meets the floor. Leg goes high. Inhale, push up, find tabletop. Tuck your right toes, push up till you find your plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Gaze goes forward. Exhale sends you to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen that spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, arms overhead. Exhale, cactus, pull that heart open. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, jump the feet back, find plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg goes to the sky. Knee to nose. And then step it down in between your hands. Inhale, lifts you, finding high lunge. Sink deep into that right knee. Left leg is nice and engaged. Take an inhale. Exhale, left hand meets the floor on the big toe side of your right foot. Right arm to the sky. On your exhale, we pivot on the toes and the heel till our hip drops over to the left side. Right arm comes behind. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, drop the hips. Inhale, back. Exhale, drop the hips. And then inhale, back. Exhale, hand comes down, framing your right foot. Drop your left knee, untuck your toes. Inhale, lifts the chest, finding low lunge first. And then exhale, sits your hips back in space, finding half split again. But at this time, take an inhale. Exhale, lower with no hands. Beautiful. Drop the hands down on the left side of your right foot. Send your right foot all the way around until we find that hover again, finding tabletop. And then exhale, bend into those elbows till the chin meets again. Push up into table. Tuck your left toes, finding plank with a hovered leg. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Left leg to the sky. Knee to nose. Plant it down in between your hands. Inhale, lifts you to high lunge. Sink a little bit lower into those hips if you can. Right leg is nice and straight. And then exhale, right hand meets the floor on the next to your big toe. Left arm goes long. And then inhale, arm comes overhead. Exhale, pivot on the heels till your hips drop over to your right side. Inhale, back over. Exhale, drop the hip as far as you can. Inhale, back. Exhale, drop. Inhale, up. Exhale, drop the hips. And then bring it back around. Frame your top foot. Drop your right knee. Untuck your toes. Inhale, lifts the chest. Low lunge first. And then exhale, sit back. Find your half split. Take an inhale, lengthen that spine. And then exhale, fold forward, no hands. You can obviously use hands if you definitely need it, but try to challenge yourself if you're in the mood for a challenge. And then hands drop on the right side of your left foot. Send your left foot all the way around to a hover. Go ahead and adjust your hands so they're underneath your shoulders. Bend into the elbows till your your chin meets the floor. Push up, finding table. Tuck your right toes. Push up till you find your plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Send the gaze forward. On your exhale, it sends you to the top of the mat, however you get there. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, arms overhead. And then exhale, hands come through heart center. Go ahead and come back to your breath. Maybe close the eyes for a moment. And then inhale, arms up. Cactus the arms on your exhale. Inhale, up. And swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen that spine. Exhale, plant your hands. Step your feet back, finding plank. Lower down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg goes to the sky. Knee to nose. Step it down in between your hands. Inhale, lifts you, finding high lunge. Sink a little bit deeper. Sit up and out of that waist. Take an inhale. Exhale, open to your right side. Right arm comes behind the body, left arm in front. And then exhale, left forearm meets right thigh. Right arm comes over the head. And then take a deep inhale. Exhale, we begin to circle again. So arm comes behind the body. Inhale brings it forward, but we're playing with our balance here even more. Inhale forward. Exhale, send it back. Inhale forward. Exhale, send it back. Inhale forward. And then keeping your arm overhead, drop your left hand to the floor next to your big toe. So we're back in extended side angle here. And then go ahead and step your right foot to the back of the mat, finding side plank. Right arm is up to the sky. On your exhale, drop the hips. Right arm meets the hips. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And then inhale up. Drop the left knee, finding modified side plank. We're moving to the back of the mat. So take a deep inhale here. Exhale, bend into that right knee till your right hand meets the floor next to your big toe. The left arm goes to the sky. So we're in this funky like double lunge pose. And then send it to the front of the mat, finding your modified side plank. And then exhale, right hand meets the floor. Push up till you find your plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Take an inhale. Exhale, side out. Left leg goes to the sky. Knee to nose. And then step it down in between your hands. Inhale, lifts your chest, finding high lunge. See if you can sink even deeper into this lunge. And then exhale, right arm comes to left thigh. Left arm reaches over the body. And then exhale, we begin to circle. Moving with your breath. You might notice that one side's a little bit more wobbly than the other, and that's okay. On your next inhale, keep your arm in front of you, and then drop your right hand to the floor next to your big toe. And then step your left foot back till you find your plank. Left arm is up, right arm is down. And then exhale, drop the hips just a little bit as your left arm comes down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And up. Beautiful. Drop your right knee under your body, finding modified side plank. Left arm is to the sky. We're moving to the back of the mat with a big exhale. So take a deep inhale. Exhale, send your energy to the back of the mat till you sit into that left foot. Left hand meets the big toe, right arm to the sky. And send it back, finding your modified side plank. Exhale, left hand meets the floor. Rotate over till you find your plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Right leg goes to the sky. Bring it all the way through till your right knee meets your right wrist. And then lower your knee down. Untuck your left toes. And we find our pigeon. Inhale, open that heart, lengthen that spine. And then fold forward. Remember not to lean over to one side. You really want to be up on top of those hips. If you need to sneak something underneath that right butt cheek, definitely do it. Go ahead and push up. Send it back to your down dog. Left leg to the sky. Left knee, left wrist. Lay your knee down. Untuck your right toes. Inhale, lengthen that spine. And then we fold forward. Stay up on those hips. And then walk your hands back. Beautiful. Go ahead and swing your leg around. Let's find seated forward fold. Go ahead and bring your right foot, step it over your left. Inhale, arms up. And then exhale, left elbow hooks onto your right knee as we send our right arm behind us. Gaze goes over your right shoulder. Keeping that right butt cheek on the floor. Try not to lift up. And then release. Go ahead and counter the twist. So hands come to your left hip and just bow a little bit. Beautiful. Staying there where your left, keep your left leg where it is. Tuck your right foot into your inner thigh. Inhale, arms up. And then exhale, reach over to your left foot. And bring it all the way back. Go ahead and switch sides. So left leg comes over right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right elbow meets left knee. And then send your left hand behind your body. And release. Go ahead and counter that twist. So hands on your right hip and then bow over. Keeping your right leg where it is, tuck your left foot into your inner thigh. Inhale, arms up, and then fold over to your right side. Keeping that left hip down. See if you can get a little deeper in that side stretch now that we're all nice and toasty. And bring your arms up. Good. Send your legs in front of you and then come all the way down to your back. Bring your knees into your chest and just give them a good circle. And then switch directions. And then give yourself this tightest hug you've given yourself all day. And then drop everything down to the mat, finding Shavasana. Go ahead and let your feet roll open. Let your palms face the sky. Relax the space in between your eyebrows. Relax your jaw. Go ahead and relax your neck muscles, your arms, your legs, your toes. Just melt away. Go ahead and bring awareness back into the room, wiggling toes and fingers. And then roll over to one side when you're ready. Take a pause there before pushing all the way up into a cross-legged position. Drape your hands over your knees. Sit nice and tall in that spine. Maybe bow the head, close the eyes. Do a nice scan of the body. Make sure when you're scanning, we scan both the mind and the body. Just see how it's feeling today. What's present for you in both your body and mind. It may be different. It might not always be the same. When you're ready, bring your hands to that third eye. We're going to close the practice with a nice sigh out. So take a deep inhale. Exhale, sigh it out.
Thank you so much for waving with me today. I hope you had fun on this power wave, and I hope to see you again soon. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.